How's it going, everybody? Happy Monday. How are you? It's been a nice week. I hope everyone had a good week. Did you guys do some toy hunting this week? I hope everything went well. But it's another Monday. As always, we are here to talk some toy news, of course, open up some recent pickups too, because all of this toy hunting, it's unbelievable. This toy hunting is always a surprise every week. Unbelievable. So I hope everyone had a good week. All their toy hunts were well, or if you got some packages in, that's also a plus. Very, very cool. But thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate it. You guys are awesome. But we did find some not extra, more stuff. We found more stuff this week. It's always really good to see some of the newer stuff show up at Target. I was surprised I even put two toy hunts this weekend. I really had to like get all my footage out before New York Comic Con, and I have a few little extra footage that I'll probably maybe put out on Wednesday that I'm hoping to, just so we could knock that out, make it a whole fresh week of New York Comic Con starting on Thursday. So that's what I'm going for. Um, Outside of that, I mean, you guys saw what I picked up this past weekend, or this past week, I should say. But you saw it this weekend during the toy hunts. So let's see. I know Skew Raiders here already. How you doing, man? What's going on? You see that Ecto 1? No, I did not. I did not. Hopefully I'll see it in toy news of some kind. One Man Toy Show. What's up, man? How you doing? RMD, what's going on, man? Justin, how are you, sir? Great live stream on, was it Saturday or Sunday? Was it Saturday? So yes, really good live stream. I'm glad I was able to catch it because that's my work time. I always try to catch up with videos during my work time. So Roughshod, what's up, man? How are you? Robert's Infinite Realms, what's going on? Got my Outsiders set. Nice. I didn't even realize that came out already. And Pink Steel brand. I am gonna pick some up. I didn't order any because the moment that Bobby said he was attending Legion's Con, I was like, oh geez, here we go. I will hold off. If he brings it to Legion's Con, that's gonna be awesome. I'll definitely buy some at his booth. So I'll go from there and we'll see what happens. Leighton, what's up, man? How you doing? Sean Beatty, how are you? Virgo Cool, what's up? Turtle Man. Canadian, how are you, man? Yeah, there's been quite a bit of stuff this week. And well, you know what? Not much of toy news. I think there's little bits here and there. McFarlane, as always, revealing something. So uh, we're gonna see what that is. But I definitely wanted to talk about how New York Comic Con is kind of fleshing itself out. There's a lot going on with it, as it is always every year. But hopefully, I can kind of talk with you guys and planning what I can really schedule myself, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff. There's really gonna be a lot of stuff. And Beltran, how you doing, man? So let's get into our lovely toy arc, just for some toy news here and there. I think we'll see a bit of stuff that most of us should have seen by now, but we'll see what's going on. Once again, like I said, McFarlane showing off more and more stuff, and I was like, he revealed these, and I'm like, wait a second, is he re-releasing? Because I could have sworn he did some Batman vs Superman stuff, like earlier in the years when he, like maybe the first year. But I guess these look new, uh, especially the Nightmare Batman and of course Doomsday. I was very surprised that this was happening again. Looks pretty good. The sculpts looks really nice. Yeah, because I could have sworn we've seen the armored Batman, but right now they're just preview images, and I like these. These look really good. I'm very very surprised. What is going on with with this website? I can't. Uh let's see. Who's up? Who's up? Chucky 10-inch figure. Let's see. Let me see if I can go back because I'm very. There we go. This should be better. Hopefully, it's more of an expanded. No, it's not. It's still the same thing. So, from what I remember looking at it, whether it be Facebook and Instagram, the sculpts here look really good. It's much, much better than previous, I would say. I mean, Wonder Woman, it's very similar, but maybe there's some updates to it. I don't know. The Armored Batman definitely looks like it's been updated. So it looks like the sculpt is better. The Nightmare Batman looks pretty cool. Just from that first image, it looks really nice. The Doomsday, I, and Superman. There's a Superman in that image. But the Doomsday, yeah, the whole, I understand because of his articulation, but he has that whole diaper thing looking. Everyone calls it a diaper. It's crazy. KJ Smith, what's up, man? How you doing? There it is, Omega Weapon. Exactly right. Phoenix order from Target got canceled, but they had her on the shelf. Oh, that's good. Got her for 20 and the Tiger Force vehicle for 32. Nice, man. I'm glad you found the Tiger Force vehicle. That's nice. Honestly, really tempted by that armored Batman. It looks good. Ratface, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, this is for unknown reasons. I have no idea. To re-release or redo the figures, I guess that's what it is. I guess with Doomsday, the sculpt looks good. I feel like he should be bigger, in all honesty, or maybe they make the one with all the bones sticking out of it. That would have been my choice if I were to have some sort of interest in it. But that's what it is. So hey, it's McFarlane. We know that. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Yeah, Batman versus Superman versus Doomsday 2-pack. I don't know why he would. October 18th is a pre-order for that. Masters of the Universe, a whole new spring 2025 product listings. Holy crap. Let's see if we can see an image of. Oh, here we go. New Masters of the Universe, new Eternia. Now, I guess these are all new sculpts or a different version of it. I can't keep up with Motu. Thank God I don't collect it. It wasn't. I watched He-Man as a kid, but it never resonated with me, so I never really bought any of the toys when I was a kid. It's always cool to see these characters again on the shelf. I'm getting lost into, didn't we see these characters already? Yes. But did we see these versions or sculpts of them or newer? I'm not too sure. Vintage collection. And then this is the cartoon collection. Okay, I can understand the cartoon collection. I remember through toy hunts just kind of seeing what we've already seen before. That yeah, these are all pretty much new. Look at this. There's a yeah, they're really bringing it all out. That Moduluk, is that going to fit inside that card back? Sketchbook series Evil Horde 2-pack. Okay. Disavowed, how are you, sir? And then Turtles of Grayskull. So they're doing more. I guess it's doing well. It's doing very well if they're going to do another series or wave. Of course, all 4 turtles are there. A Clamp Champ, Mutated Ninjor, Mechanic, Rattler, Super Shredder. Wow, look at that. Super Shredder. And King Hiss. So we'll expect to see these next year. I don't know. These do sell at my stores. I've seen them come and go, so I know it's definitely going to be around. But I'm just surprised that they can keep going with it. It's really cool. Yeah, we're gonna miss that. So SH Figure Arts actually has a New York Comic Con offering. I was kind of confused because I know the main one is this Vegito, but they're also re-releasing as exclusives like Miles and Gwen, which I was kind of confused about. There was also the Tamashii Nation store in New York was also advertising that they will have those re-releases in the store starting on Thursday. So I'll probably see those as well. But the main thing that I was really going for was the Vegito figure. And I was kind of shocked. I got to refresh this. I was kind of shocked of the price for Vegito. It was like $90. I was like, oh my God, that's a lot of money. But then there's also this Goku figure. It's more of like a translucent figure. I forgot what the name of this was, which is probably titled here somewhere. Clear Super Saiyan. Oh, clear, whatever. So it's a San Diego Comic Con. So it's going to be at the Tamashii Nation store. All right. So these 3 are going to be at the Tamashii Nation store. We've got Gwen. Gwen and Miles are some of my favorite figures for the Spider-Verse. I don't know if it's the lighting for this, but the white looks more of like a pearlescent purple. It's kind of weird. And here's Miles. Miles looks the same though. I'm when I see these this weekend or this week, I'm definitely curious because I love my figures. My figures, I think they're one of the best. And then Vegito, maybe it's I understand why this is $90, probably because it comes with the power effects like they always do. It's like every New York Comic Con, there's going to be a figure that comes with the power effects. I don't I didn't really need it, but then it works because with all my exclusives that I do have, it's there's enough of it. There's definitely enough of it. I did say hi to Disavowed. What's up, man? Randor, Berkin, oh yeah, and Roboto are must. Okay. Shira, Hordek are as well. Nice, man. Brian King, how are you, sir? What's up? So much good Motu stuff. Getting all these. Okay. New Eternia is kind of a subline in the Masterverse line. I see. Gotcha. Robert Snyder, how are you, man? Ali strikes again. Found Yelena, Miss Marvel, and Mini Brands Foodie Skin. Nice. Very cool. Not digging the skinny legs on Miles. Understandable, but it goes with the stylized animation, but it works. It absolutely works as a figure. I don't know if you have it, but it does work. It's very well done. Didn't they do translucent Goku as father and son? I don't know. I don't. Oh yeah. You're right, but it wasn't as translucent as this. There's actually some color to this. I never got that set. I kind of want to start collecting figures. Oh, well, there. Well, look. You know what? If you're gonna stick with Daima, at least you can stick with that line. That's not too bad. I just ordered the DF Goku, the SF Goku shoulder sleeves get loose after. Oh, really? I've never ordered that before. I've never tried it. I want to, but it never comes into me like factoring in the cost, and I got to figure it all out afterwards. But I hear it's really good stuff. Okay, so let's transition to New York Comic Con because there's going to be maybe there'll be enough to talk about. Um, New York Comic Con is this Thursday, starting this Thursday, 4-day weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, each Thursday is the only day you can buy tickets for right now. $75 plus fees, by the way. Friday is sold out. Saturday sold out, and Sunday is sold out. Sunday Kids is sold out as well. So normally tickets go on sale around May, and then you typically get your tickets in the mail by August. So there is a bit, I think, on the website that you can actually see. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there is something going on. There it is. There's the menu. So let's see. Show info. No, that's not what I want. We could start with guests. Quite a bit of guests. Guests of honor: Elizabeth Olsen, Ella Purnell, Haley Atwell, John Boyega, Josh Brolin, Paul Bettany, Walton Goggins, Andy Serkis, Orlando Bloom is coming. Look at that. I can say that I did get an Elizabeth Olsen autograph. That is right here. She's only going to be there Thursday and Friday, and she had 2 autograph sessions, one on Thursday, one on Friday. So between 4 and 7 p.m. So there's a window that I'm going to be stuck in to see how I'm going to get in line for that. I already bought the ticket for it, so that's going to happen. It's absolutely going to happen for me. I typically get 1 autograph each year. Like last year, who did I get? Oh my God. Morgan Elsbeth. I forgot I forgot her name. I got her autograph last year. The year before I got oh my God. I'm blanking on these names for some weird reason. Let's see. Let me see. Outside of that, featured guests, there's going to be a lot of artists and writers. A lot. Huge amount. Oh, look, there's Agnes. Agnes is here. AJ Locasio is going to be here. That's not bad. If you don't know who AJ is the voice of Gambit on X-Men 97. Yeah, do you see how long this is? It can go on forever and ever. We can talk about guests for a very, very, very long time. It just keeps going and going. A lot of these people, not necessarily are in Artist Alley or on the show floor, but sometimes they're just there for the panel and they don't do anything else but the panel. And sometimes, if you really want to see them, you may have to get a reservation for the panel. So that's also something to think about when you're planning your visit at one of these shows. It can be very daunting because there's so much to talk about. There's so much to see, and just trying to figure out what you want to do. And it gets really hard that when you do plan for it and you actually get to that part in the show, you're going to experience a huge line where you're just being defeated and you'll be like, oh my God, I should have, prepared better. That's how Comic-Con is. It's such a pain in the butt sometimes. DJ 5000, how are you, man? Let's see. Where? I think it did too. I started talking and then I didn't realize it didn't show up, and it could be this. Here we go. That's probably better. My bad, guys. Let's see if I can mess around with this again. Yep. My bad. Anyone know if Plunder's we'll find out. I'll check the list. Seems like the cast of X-Men 97 is at one booth. I was thinking maybe getting possibly a poster of all of them. Not sure where to get one, but I'm not sure either. A poster, that, to be honest, if you're going to look for a poster, and considering how popular X-Men 97 is, you'd probably find one at like Five Below or those where the poster things are at Walmart. It wouldn't surprise me. And that's probably the most inexpensive poster that you'll find. That's my first thought. Spartan Toy Hunter, what's up? Like Tyson would say, you'll always have a plan until you get punched in the face. That's what a con feels like. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Let's see. Okay. Now that I properly have this up here. So yeah. This was the page I was talking about. So there's gonna be just too many guests. Now I was gonna go to the exhibitors and artists because that's definitely gonna be a lot. Exhibitors list. Again, this is every exhibitor that has a booth on the show floor. And I'll give New York Comic Con or ReedPop credit for what they have on this website, but it's not everything. It's not as detailed as I want it to be, because there's going to be vendors, exhibitors that will offer certain items or exclusives, and they don't mention it on the website. You'll probably hear from them directly through their Instagram or Facebook. So that's tough to determine. But here, let me kind of switch this over. This is a map of the show floor, or everything. Actually, let me see if I can kind of work this out a bit. So I'm doing it as a touchscreen at the moment because this is the best way I could kind of showcase this for you guys. Levels 1 through 5. Now here's the thing. Levels 1, 2, and 3, the orange, the green, and the blue, that's in one part of the building. Levels 4 and 5 is a second building, but it is attached to the first. And just to be quick with this, level 4 and 5, this is an enormous tall building. When they say level 4 and 5, it's because you're going to go up like 3 or 4 flights of escalators to get to them. And level 4 is mostly where the panels will take place. And I'm going to try to get into the Hasbro panel for that event. But the level 5 is, they consider that, or titled that, the Empire stage. That's when like a massive amount of people are going to fit into this room. I think you would call this like the Hall H of San Diego Comic-Con. So New York Comic-Con is Empire stage, and they have a huge stage, a huge screen. They have everything there. You can fit a ton of people there. I already know I have some reservations that are reserved into the Empire stage. So very curious to see. I think NJ Tree kind of theorized to me the Empire stage for Friday night. There is a Sony panel, so we might see something about the next Venom movie. It's a possibility. So very curious about that. I am going to that panel. Uh, Here, level 2. Level 2 is interesting. Level 2 is technically outside and an entrance. So there's two entrances, the south one and the north one. They will funnel everyone to the north entrance at the beginning of the day. It's the worst line you could ever go into, and you will line up for hours on end. But there's a lot of vendors on the outside that do a lot of, not vendors, exhibitors that will just showcase stuff. Like, let's just say, like last year, Paramount or Amazon, they were all outside. Funimation was outside. A lot of like promotional things to talk about new TV shows or new movies. Then there's a lineup of food trucks, a ton of food trucks, awesome food. This is where you would go eat, go right outside, go to a food truck. This is also where a lot of cosplayers meet up. It's a huge area. So that's one thing to that kind of separates and has more room in a way, I guess you can say that. Um, level one, level one is like the downstairs area, and it's also where you line up also. So when you start out in the green, when you're here outside lined up and they start letting you in, they're going to send you down these escalators here, and that's where you'll end up at level one. And they're going to make you line up at the queue hall. They're going to make you line up in that huge room. It doesn't look big on screen. It is an enormous room, and you're going to sit there for hours depending upon when they let you in. And then when the show opens at like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, I think 9 o'clock, you're going to go into these escalators. They're going to funnel you into one set of escalators to go into the show. So that's pretty much where it's at. Also on level one, it's Artist Alley, as you can see here, and the autographing section. There's a main stage for panels as well. And on the side, they also have quite a few things here. Gaming exhibitors. That's where a lot of gaming is also taking place. Let's see. Next is show floor. The show floor, that's the big area. That's where we will kind of go over a bit. Let me get back to the chat. Who did I miss? Mega Weapon. I know, right? I feel like I should get her autograph too. Elizabeth and Haley. Yeah. Worth the price of admission. Malcolm Lee, what's up, man? Thank you, sir. I'm hoping for a good week. I think I would pass out if I saw Haley Atwell in person. What a gorgeous woman. I think NJ Tree is going to go see her. I think he either got a photo op or an autograph. Imagine if it was in Madison Square Garden. Oh, no. No. Madison Square Garden, because that's just one big auditorium. It would never work. It would never work because there's more seating in Madison Square Garden than floor space. Jacob Javits Center, which is where this is at, this is an enormous space. It is really big. William Lee, what's up, man? Jeff Morris, how are you, sir? Oh, wow. Or you should come down to South Carolina for Retro Toy Con. I know. I can't. I already have Legions Con set up. There's no way I can do that. It's not possible. Would love to. Absolutely love to. And also visit Toy Federation. I would love to do that too. Okay, let's see. So the show floor. Well, you know what? We'll stick with the next thing here, which is level 1. Artist Alley. You see this? Each one of those orange blocks is an artist. Each one. Each one is its own artist. So there's separated by aisles. As you can see, it's lettered A through L. Artist Alley is enormous. It is huge. There's so many artists. It's wonderful, actually. It's very, very cool. I love walking down there. And Artist Alley is open longer than the show floor. I think Artist Alley is open till 8 versus the show floor is open till 7. So you can hang out downstairs here. But to be honest, some artists kind of close up shop early, like at the 7 o'clock hour. But there's a lot of artists and writers. They're here too. That'll have their own table so they can sell their own stuff and, do all kinds of stuff. Not to mention, there's also artists in the show floor. So you got to remember that. And here, the show floor, that's what's really, really important. The show floor is pretty big. There's a lot to kind of go over. And I had to kind of go over it myself and like figure out all the exhibitors that I wanted to see and kind of like map it out to determine where do I need to go. Because I've been to New York Comic Con for several years now, and I kind of know the show floor. I know it enough to kind of know where I'm going. I won't get lost, but it's pretty big. So everything in the blue, those are booths / tables, mostly on this left hand side and the middle. So everything that I'm showing you right here in the screen is mainly large exhibitors, and around the smaller areas, around the top area, those are smaller companies as well as vendors. When you move over to this side of the show floor, there's a lot of vendors on this side. Vendors and book publications. There's many of those. There really is. So this is where you probably will do a lot of shopping. And to be honest, New York Comic Con is not the place where I go to find deals on toys because it's not going to be there. You might find a lot of deals on comics. You can find a lot of comics at great prices. Dollar bins. Dollar bins are always really cool at Comic Con. When it comes to toys, no, I won't be. I won't be digging through bins and looking for loose figures. No, this is not the place. You can't do that there. You're gonna either pay that price, maybe an inflated price, but if it's something you want, that's where you're gonna find it. There's sometimes artists here as well, which I know I'm gonna look for a few of the artists that I follow. They'll definitely have a table or a booth in this area. But here on the show floor, this is okay. So I'm going to switch back to exhibitors right here. And I forgot who asked. But let's see. Plunderlings, I don't know. They were there last year, but I don't know if they made. Nope. They are not listed. Or I could look up Lone Coconut. That's a possibility. No. So they won't be. So their next show will be Legion's Con. Plunderlings will be at Legion's Con. One of the things I think. So let's kind of try to remember some numbers here. I went to M because Mezco is coming back. And Mezco, oh my God, is at booth 1253. 1253. And NECA 2821. And a surprise visit being made by Jada Toys. 1765. So here, so right here, here's 1765. This right above, well, right next to Tops, which I would love to go to Tops too. That's where Jada's going to be. 1283. Or was it 1253? I'm trying to remember. So probably around here will be Mezco. And 1780. Well, that was that one. Okay. I'm trying to remember what was NECA's number. 2821. 2821 would be, well, they're all the way over here. Ah, there. Good. It's labeled. So normally, most people will enter right in this white area to get into the show floor. And there's one area that I kind of don't go to anymore because there's no reason to go to it unless you have a reservation from the lottery, which was the Funko. Funko down here. Thank God they moved them over here. They used to not be in that corner. They used to be like in the middle of the show floor, and that booth made so many different lines. It made it difficult to walk around them. So now that they have their own corner, they can isolate themselves for all the lines that they have for the Funko booth. It was a mess every year. So now that they have them there, it's so much easier. All around Funko are a lot of exhibitors. I think this is more. There's a lot of clothing and little tchotchke stuff items that is all over the place. Look at this. There's Citizen, Bait, Aniplex is there, Nickelodeon, Paramount, the TikTok Shop, Crunchyroll. Um, but then when you get over here, this area here is a huge area because they're kind of taking over the same areas where they were last year. Tamashii Nations, Bandai Namco, Band Presto, Toei Animation, the Gundam base. The Gundam base is difficult to get into. There's a long line there all the time. Viz Media, Marvel. Marvel's here every year. Capcom. That they take up. There's so much stuff going on there. So much. So the Marvel booth, I will be around there more frequently because I know the Marvel Legends team will be there. I'll definitely be checking out Tamashii Nations booth, of course. There's the NECA booth as we discussed, and then somewhere around here was oh no, it was NECA. Mezco's on the other end. Sorry. So yeah, definitely going to be. There's going to be lines. There's absolutely going to be lines, and that's where I'm going to have to figure it all out and determine how we're going to go about this. It's pretty crazy. I know Diamond should be around as well. Let's see. I'm at San Diego Convention Center this week for a work conference. Too bad no SDCC going on in the city. Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome? That would be very cool. There has been talk of San Diego Comic-Con moving to Vegas. What are your thoughts? I don't mind it. I've been to San Diego. I've never been to the Comic-Con. I've never been to Vegas before, so that's a twofer if I were to do it. But I heard San Diego is continuing on next year, so we'll see. And if San Diego Comic Con moves to Vegas, would it even be called San Diego again? That would be a little weird if they still titled it that way. It should be like, well, there you go. That's what I just said. I don't think I do very well. I don't like a lot of people. I just get pissed off people now moving fast enough. Trust me, that is all over Comic-Con. You will stop like every few seconds because someone gets in your way. It is a lot of people. A lot of people. There's a lot of times where you just want to just stop and take a break. Sarah's, what's up, man? The wall books I feel are higher, almost like it's just for show. Yeah, I agree, but there are people there that that's their main focus. When they go to Comic-Con, they just focus on the comics. Jason, how are you? Making a plan of attack. I'm down for a yeah. I it is tiring. There's going to be some stuff to figure out. There really is. There's an Ahsoka #1 variant. Let me know. If I can get it for you, just let me know. Rolando, what's up, man? What's an eBay shop? Oh, so the eBay. When eBay is there, they basically promote they promote authenticity. That's really what the eBay booth is there for. They're going to showcase a lot of slabbed comic books, Pokemon cards, all kinds of trading cards, Funko Pops. They do a lot of that stuff there, and then they do a lot of giveaways at the booth too. No longer being. So, what are you most excited? Meeting up with people. That's what I'm most excited for. Elizabeth Olsen is definitely one. Um, I'm gonna meet up with the Marvel Legends team. I think it's just Ryan and Dwight since Dan has a newborn. I'm gonna meet up with Blaine from NECA. I'll I'll go visit Zach at Diamond Select. I'll definitely go check out Jada. Definitely, if June is there, I would love to meet June. Four Horsemen's going to be there. That's the first for them. They'll be there at New York Comic Con. Mezco's back. Got to check out Mezco. I don't know. I don't know. Diamond Select always has a great booth at these shows. They always do. They do. Uh, where? Let me go back to this. There was something I saw here for Zach. So Diamond Select Toys. Who would have thought? Well, first of all, if you don't know who Zach Oda is, he's one of the marketers um, at Diamond Select, and they have some exclusives going on. So there's a Hallows Eve statue. There is the Danhausen Vinimate vinyl figure, and Danhausen will be signing. So, oh look, the laundry's done. And they also have giveaways going on. Minimate fans giving out free 2-inch Minimate celebrating the company. And then a contest will be hiding. So keep an eye out for the Minimate of Zach, which will be hiding among the prototypes. Snap a picture of it with your phone, show it to DSD staff member, and you'll win a prize. Look at that. Plus, enter to win a graded Cobra Kai collectible. So not too bad. The signings. So we can take a look at. You know what? I'm probably have to go onto Instagram and kind of see what is some of the stuff that they could have posted. I'll, you know what? Let's see. I'll try to go to New York Comic Con's Instagram if my computer wants to cooperate. Yeah, we just went through all that. New York Comic Con. Da, da, da. Everything happening at the Marvel booth. What is everything happening at the Marvel booth? Marvel Comics, next big thing. Yeah, there's always a show at the Marvel booth. So we have Multiverse, Cebulski, Spotlight, Women of Marvel. Marvel Cosplay at NYCC. Stage events. The Art of Marvel Snap. Oh, cool. That's cool. That might be something to watch. Marvel Comics Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider signing. Oh, that's... I wonder if that's for our comic. So, Contest of Champions. The Dead Don't Talk and Wolverine's Revenge signing. Fantastic Four signing. Fantastic Four signing. What? Well, Marvel Comics. All right, I'll go with just Marvel Comics. If we see the new cast of Fantastic Four, which they've done before, Marvel has done this before. I remember I missed the opportunity because the Daredevil cast made a surprise visit at the Marvel booth, and they started picking out people from the audience, and they got to line up and get an autograph from the entire cast. Magic Gathering. Yeah, there's a lot of signings. Okay. Pins. Come and visit the Pin Club to check out brand new releases and exclusives. Pins are a big deal. I never realized how popular pins are, but there's a lot of vendors that sell pins. There's a nice overall shot of what. That's not even the show floor. That's what's even worse. That's outside of the show floor. Oh my god. Ah, here it is. Hasbro Pulse. This is what I was like, oh my god. So Hasbro returns to New York Comic Con action-packed toy panel on Friday at 5:15 in room 408. So this is another game plan I got to figure out because they didn't announce any type of reservations for this panel. So my only guess is you got to line up probably hours beforehand to get into this panel because they will cap the line, and then once they cap it, there's no point in waiting anymore. Join the brand marketing team members as they reveal exciting new products. Panel will celebrate the 40th anniversary of Transformers with new Studio Series figures, announce which new team members are joining the G.I. Joe Classified series. Like, that's interesting. Which new team members are joining the G.I. Joe Classified series line? And you won't want to miss the launch of the latest HasLab project for Ghostbusters. Is that what you're talking about, Skew Raider? Um, in addition, the panel will bring updates on the Hasbro lines inspired by Star Wars, including Black Series, Vintage Collection, and Marvel, including exciting news about the Marvel Legends product line. Exciting news about the Marvel Legends product line. So I'm very curious what in the world they're going to be talking about. Wonder if Tops will have the next. I hope so. I heard Whatnot is going to be doing an upper deck Marvel trading cards, but you have to purchase it through Whatnot. And Whatnot is there every year too. I thought that was my machine. King Dingling, what's up, man? As always, have my mailbox number ready to go for any unwanted extras from Con. I'm here to help Art. No problem, man. Any new Marvel Gallery statues from Diamond? I'm sure there will be. I'm sure they're going to showcase something. Yeah, I think I still have it on my phone. You guys are amazingly spoiled compared to what I get in Australia. So, yeah, I know, right? There's a con every month. We don't see that much over the course of our country's history, let alone a day. Archie doesn't want. Wait, he is too popular. Yeah, whatever. I would love to skip a line, but that's not possible. The one has a courtesy of Photo Dave and Toy Habits. Gotcha. Okay, so that's what they're doing. Yeah, it's just a lot to discuss, man. There's so much I have to think about, figure out. This was a popular thing. The dumpster fire, coffee rat, dumpster fire. This thing sells out This is a different one. There's a There's a different theme of dumpster fires from, uh, God, what is this company? I'm trying to remember, but it sells out every day of the show. And yeah, there's gonna be so much stuff. Oh look, Swerve Strickland's showing up. Okay, let's see. I think was it. I wonder if it was Mezco that had something going on. Mezco's going to have exclusives, and I am pretty sure. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So, giveaway reveals and exclusives. The giveaway, free Doc Nocturnal giveaway comic. It's just to scan your badge. So, okay, you can get a free comic. But the exclusives, from what I hear, is going to be the new Doc Nocturnal, as well as the 2-pack of the uh, I forgot what those shrimp, crab, lobster looking figures. So, and it's funny because you could see a blurred out image of Doc Nocturnal on the left. I really like the Doc Nocturnal. I didn't bother pre-ordering it or ordering it because I kind of stepped away from Mezco. And of course it's like $110. So I was like, oh, I don't want to spend $110 on a figure that I may decide months down the line that I don't want anymore. So that's why I held off. But this is Comic-Con, and stuff like that will very easily pull you in. So we'll see what happens at Mezco. But Mezco always has a very nice booth to visit. The Decapod gang. This is my guess is they're going to have some of these at the show to sell, and it's going to sell out every time Mezco was there. And Mezco has not been there for a very, very long time. I think the last time Mezco was there, the exclusive was the Batman and oh, what was that villain's name? The one with the oh, the skull mask. I forgot. There was a 2-pack. That was the last time they were there. And that thing sold out every morning. Couldn't even get your hands on it. And Jada, Jada's going to be there, which is insane because they're going to be offering up the San Diego Comic-Con exclusives. So I was like, what the hell? I was like, RMD, if you're still here, can you believe that? Jada's going to show up this year and they're going to offer Ryu and Chun-Li at New York Comic-Con. I was like, oh my God. The impatience that I have. Okay, so let's see. I know I can keep on going, but there's stuff I want to open up. There's absolutely stuff I want to open up. So let's see. Do you take extra uninterested people along to leave in areas to block off? No, no, not at all. That would be very interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if people do that. reading my reasons to attend. That thumbnail is enough to keep the other 4. I saw needy one food. The Roadster is fire. Reminds me of Jem's car. Speaking of which, they've done Joe. Why not upgrade the joints, Mezco, and didn't Mezco update their joints already? Super 7. They're not going to update your joints. Yeah, could have just waited. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Good Lord. So, opening stuff. I guess there's a bit of stuff here. It was all recent. Absolutely. We're going to just check them all out. Hope for some. Hopefully they're good figures. Let's. Yeah. We got. Oh boy. We got Venom. We got Carnage. We got Road Pig, and a couple extras behind me. So we'll see what we can work with. I'm of course I'm excited about Road Pig. That's an awesome looking figure, and the dog. The Carnage is pretty damn cool too for a movie figure. Venom is just a re-release, to be honest. And I heard about the disappointment with Venom, so I don't have the figure anymore. I don't have the original, so I don't mind. It's nice to have something like that. So we'll stick. Well, not stick. We'll do this Venom first, just to see what it's all about, because I'm already aware of what it's all about from the first figure. I don't know. The little tendrils makes it pretty cool, and the extra head is actually really nice too, so that helps. But I heard about the disappointment in these because they're not bendy, which is extremely unfortunate. How could they not make it bendy? Did I pick up the Christmas? I did not. I don't collect the horror figures. So that was, I knew I wasn't going to get something like that. They're cool though. I really love the sculpts. I love what they do I love what NECA does with them. So just wasn't for me. Yeah, this is the same exact figure. I'm sure the paint is similar. It is similar, but of course, I'm going to assume, because now, I mean, look at this. We have the diaphragm joint, which is really, really nice with the ab crunch. So was that on there before? I don't remember. This head is the same, but I like this one. This one looks much better. Yeah, he's a tall figure. It's pretty good. Now these things though, how is this? Does this, is it like a ball peg? That's an interesting. No, it doesn't move. Okay, so there's a left and a right to this, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Now I see it. The way it's so it contours with the muscle definition on the back. But look at this. That's disappointing. At least the one on his right side, because it kind of just flops in a way. These aren't too bad because they're kind of in a particular direction. But these, the way it's, uh, I appreciate the additional accessories to do this, but the so for one, there's not a lot of options for it. It's really just they're all each tendril is basically the same length. So there's no variety with it. There's no short one, there's no medium size one, they're all the same size. So there's not much you can do with it except just put it on there. That's unfortunate. That's pretty much there's no reason to have it. Especially when you can't do anything with it but just put it on there. Because this one is like permanently over his shoulder as much as I would love to like move him around, maybe have it closer to his head or not, but now it just unfortunately just stays in a certain way. Maybe if we heat it up a certain way, it can do that, but that does not work at all. It's just stuck in its position. That's not cool. Any figs show up? New figs show up? No, not yet. I hear the rest of the what's it called? The rest of the Hydra Stomper Build a Figure wave is showing up. They're restocking Joe Fixit. People did find the Moon Knight retro card, but I haven't seen it yet. And I heard there's some restocks on the X-Men 3-pack. But nothing new yet. I'm hoping for newer stuff, yes. When he's talking to Eddie, wisecracking with the tendril body head, especially in the store every time. Oh, absolutely. So, yeah, those would have been good. If there was an Eddie Brock figure, maybe just one of these tendrils would work. But yeah, it's just kind of just stuck there. Man, I still haven't opened my new Venom because I'm bummed about the tendrils not being bendy. Yeah, right? It's unfortunate. It's I I appreciate the idea, but the execution was very poor. Very, very poor. Where did you get Shulky's weights? Oh, that was from the Fortnite set. That cat figure that came with the the weight bench and the dumbbells. That's where I got it. The only change is the back holes and the stupid worth. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Ryan. I figured there was nothing to it. It's the exact same figure. Ugh. Yeah, that sucks. Is it solid plastic with no give art? I don't think you can wire them. I'm sure it's solid on. There's no way it wouldn't be solid on. I mean, they're all permanently bent in a particular way, and unfortunately, this one in particular, you can't. Like it's gonna stay that way. It's gonna stay like hugging his head in a way. I don't mind this side because it's in a position where I could be like, okay, that's fine. But it's, yeah, very poorly done execution. Need a little blue pill. Makes zero sense. Very dumb. I'm getting tired of Venom. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. I found Moon Knight, card back, and Hawkeye, Hover Cycle. Still looking for the dang Cersei. Oh, you're still looking for that one. Oh, jeez, my store has a ton of that. Now, the Carnage figure. Carnage is huge in this one. I watched this movie and I could barely pay attention to it. So, eh. But good God, there's a lot going on in here. There's Carnage. And look at this right in the back. What the hell? Now that's bendy. You can see the holes. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on there. That's one set. That's two. And that's three. So this was what, originally $50? Oh. This was originally $50, but I think Target is selling it for $34.99. But it was on sale, and so I got the sale price of like $20 last week. It's not bad. Head sculpt's pretty good. It's got 3 holes in the back. Look at the size on this one. Diaphragm joint, ab crunch, pinless. Man, he's even got like a hole in his hand, both hands. Really long fingered claws, I guess. That's quite the sculpt. Look, all the tendrils all sticking out of his arms and legs. They're all over the place. And of course, you can swap out the hands. Here's one. Here's the other. This one is his right hand. Jeez. All he's missing is like butterfly joints. Butterfly joints would have been nice. Now where? Oh my God. I guess you could just insert these anywhere. What are these? These are like 10 inches long, maybe 12. Look at this. Carnage is great. Bendy. I got Road Pick, 2 Cobra Troopers, and Egghead. Oh, nice. That's the right amount of holes. Oh, no. Oh my God. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, that's insane. I don't even. Venom just dropped. Look at this. Much better considering all the bendy that you can do with this thing. I don't even know what kind of pose to even mess with this, considering would he even stand upright with all this is a mess. It's a cool mess. It's a lot of stuff. It's not bad. That's a pretty cool Carnage that you can kind of makeshift into comics. There's just so much going on. The paint isn't too bad. I guess for where they applied that black, it's all right. It's not bad, but it doesn't. There's so much in the sculpt throughout the body as well as the tendrils. These tendrils got a lot of sculpt in it, and there's no black on it whatsoever. That's a missed opportunity to put the black in there. Oh, look, and these turn. I wouldn't be surprised if you could pop these off. Well, two of them, I should say. Two of them turn. The other ones are a whole piece. But that's quite a bit of stuff. I like it. It's definitely better than the Venom figure, considering it's all new figure with all new stuff, bendy wires for the tendrils. That works out. That actually works out very nicely. I like it. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It will definitely take up a lot of shelf space with all of the tendrils that stick out. It sticks out. Wow. There's so much of this that's it's basically a tail that you can utilize if you wanted to. There's definitely it's cool. That's definitely a cool figure. I don't know how I'm gonna. I guess I'll just kind of put you there for the time being. All right. I knew it. I knew you would. I knew you would. Venom, you can move. Road Pig. What do we got? Very cool. Very, very cool. That's going to be extremely loud. It's a big figure. An extra pair of hands, which is fists. Not bad. Always love an extra head sculpt. What is this? That is... I didn't even know that was a helmet. I don't even remember that. Is that 3 weapons? Does he even have a pistol of any kind? I guess not. That's a mask? Okay. I've said this before. This Road Pig, I'm not familiar with Road Pig. I knew some of the Dreadnoks. Not all of them. But holy damn, there's... Okay, so outside of the figure itself, there's this really cool shield, like a riot shield. It's got a grip and a part for the wrist. So that's... And I love... There's colors on here, so that helps. The extra head sculpt. Okay. That is wicked. That is crazy. A cinder block? Really? Not only that, is this crazy hammer. And look, that's like a mallet on the other side. Now that's cool. This is a mask, which I'm just going to put that on there so you can do that. Very cool. And to be honest, this is a third head sculpt. This is a masked version because I didn't even know about this. I don't even recall this. But that's an insane mask. Meat tenderizer. Yes, my bad. That's what I meant. I wish I could find pig on sale. Use the... Oh, is the sale? No. Were you able to find them last week and not use the... What was it? Spend $40, get $10 off. Have a good night, Ratface. Appreciate you being here. You got Road Pig on sale. Nice. Other roadie in the collection. What would you use to remove that belly tat? You would use nail polish remover. But you got to be really, really fast. Don't let that stuff sit. I I know there's two different kinds of nail polish remover. Um, one is really harsh, like it's really harsh on your skin. So wear gloves, but use a Q-tip and be very, very fast to remove it because it'll white it a bit. White it, you'll understand. Like use a test, take something and try it, and you'll see what I mean. Like road plague, absolutely. Nice alternate hammer. Peeps that don't like the block hammer. I love it. Awesome mask. Is that a mask or maybe he mutated? But right. I'm sure it's a mask. I mean, that's insane. The jaw of this, which would have been insane to open, but the jaw of it is metal. And the eyes are goggles. That's pretty crazy. So Mad Max. He was always in the Thunder Machine with Thrasher when I was a kid. That's what he looks like with that helmet or mask. Get him that ramen razor and a bike. Have you used IPA solution to remove pain? I have not. Because it's got to go. Yeah. I would absolutely get a second one. Try it out. I misread that as Windsor brush cleaner restore will remove paint with minimal damage to plastic. Gotcha. All right. And of course, he's got his dog. Does the dog have a name? Ruckus. Ruckus. Look at this guy. He's basically got the same articulation as the wolves. Jaw does not open. I thought the jaw would open. But he's got a collar. Yeah, very, very cool. And of course, he has, oh neat, you can take the collar off. But he has an alternate head sculpt, which I didn't realize that's the more docile face. And this was the mean one, which I guess is all right. I feel like there's less paint on the teeth, but the eyes are widened compared to this one. Hey, that's pretty cool. We got a dog. Yeah, that's pretty good. There's a lot of stuff here. Now himself, he's got, look at this. This is insane right here. He's got more tattoos. What does this say again? Oh, it says Dreadnoks. Okay. Anarchy tattoo. That's just stupid. Certified grade A ham. That's what that says right there. This like crossbow on his wrist, which comes off, so you can actually take this off. Hey, that's still pretty good. Can you put the dog head? You cannot. There's no possible way. No possible way. The ball joint is much bigger, but that's how you would be inserting it in the first place. So there's no way. Okay. Oh, dang it. The mask itself, that breather mask, ugh, has to. I think you got to. Yeah, I have to put the head on first. Oh no, no! This is you need to. You need to take the head off, and then put the mask on, and then put the head back on the neck. There's not enough give to wrap it around. And I think yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. See, that's how kind of maneuvered on there, and then I was able to put the mask on, which the mask looks really cool. I like it. He's got he's got trigger hands, but of course no weapons for triggers. I tried to put the shield on, but there's a lot to maneuver with his fingers. Still pretty good though. Belly tattoo is hard to read. You're old, we hear and say, oh my God, that's terrible. Joe A. Collects. What's up, man? How are you? All good. All good. Same dog body as Junkyard, which is fine by me. Is it really? I didn't even recognize it. Yeah. Dreadnock's hard to read on purpose to catch peeps trying to read it with the hammer. Very cool. That is pretty awesome right there. That's a nice figure. Okay. Now, I wonder. I had a pretty large item that I didn't get to open for a while because I didn't have a spot directly for it. And I wonder if I can just do it now so I could mess around and see where I could make the room for it. And this was an item that I ordered because if you guys heard what I said the last time when I bought a McFarlane Toys figure, I've only been buying the White Knight storyline figures because I really love that story. It was really, really good. And a while back, I ordered this Batmobile that I still haven't opened yet. Which, let's see. It's this guy right here. This is huge. This is an incredibly large vehicle that I was really excited about because once again, if you know this storyline, such a good storyline. It's so different from any other like Batman universe, and I wanted it because I really, really liked the story. And I would have never thought that McFarlane would make this particular Batmobile. But I'm curious. So I definitely want to check it out and see it right away. Well, not right away, but I wanted to see how big it really was because I got to figure out where to put it. Got some thick cardboard. Whoa, that is crazy. I'm going to assume there's nothing else in here outside of just the vehicle. Okay. Oh, that's a rubber band. Oh. There is some detail in this. Good Lord. There's really amazing detail in this. Like, that's pretty insane. And this pops that open. Oh, that's the trading card. Interior. Wow. Pretty cool. I would love to blackwash this a bit. It would be really nice if this was like there was a blackwash of some kind. Well, that's a cool ass Batmobile. That's really long. This is like as long as the ramen racer, maybe longer. Now, here's my drawback to this, which would lead me to, yeah. So, the White Knight I have, of course, has a cape. There's no way it's going to sit in here with a cape. Because I know McFarlane doesn't think of these like that. But the Batman that we found at Ross doesn't have a cape. It's a newer or a different version of him without the cape. So this would be much, much better for this. And I'm going to make an attempt to put this on the table. see how this will work for me to mess around with it. I'm going to open this because I'm going to take this Batman out of there so we can see if it works out okay. This Batman, this 2-pack is pretty awesome considering the flame effects that you get in here. That's very, very cool. And this Batman comes with the swords, and he does have sheaths for them for his back. Not too bad. This, it's just a repack, because this is the same one as the single release. So I'm more excited about this Batman because now this is the Batman that will fit right inside, because he doesn't have a cape. Now, I will definitely try to fit the one with the cape in there, but that just sounds pretty crazy. And all these ties, oh my god. So let me kind of do this here. Okay. It's almost 11. So here's the White Knight in the Bat Cycle, which I love this Bat Cycle. This goes so well with the Batmobile. But here's the White Knight figure with this huge cape, which I know will definitely not... No, I already know it. There's no way. If that fits in there, I mean, I'm glad it's pliable, but it does get in the way, but it's pliable enough. Okay, so it does work. That does work. Just gotta get lower. There you go. It fits. Look at that. Where do we go? Hey, Luke's here. What's up, man? Right when the discount is over, Venom was available to ship. Of course. That's a really neat Batmobile. Dope. I want to see RG. Road Pig might jack that one. He might drive it. Power wheels, style canopy open if he's too big. I know. I love getting a new haircut, right? I'm afraid of running out of room with all these vehicles. Oh, that's what I'm afraid too. I'm very much afraid of that. So we have this Batman and this one. So pretty much the same exact thing, but without this cape in the way. So this does help for me to have a Batman for each vehicle. But this Batman actually has two gripping hands, which is nice considering he has to hold two swords. But man, that will be very easy to just slide this guy right in here. God, his feet caught on something. Yeah, Road Pig. Would you fit in here? Oh, he's very wide-bodied. And you came off. Road Pig will not fit in here. That's as far as he's going to go. It's not possible. Can you believe that? That's crazy. It's probably because of the way his legs are. So I'm sure any 6-inch figures will have no issues with this. But man, fitting Batman in there, that's pretty awesome. This is a very, very nice Batmobile. Very cool. Working wheels. I like it. I really do. If you ever get a chance to read the White Knight, definitely do it. It's a very cool story. This is nice. Very cool. Okay. So let's see. We are at the 11 o'clock hour. Adrian Sanchez, what's up, man? Waiting for a sale on McFarlane Toy Store. Want to get the Alfred with Batmobile. Oh, that's pretty damn cool. about to say Rhodey took over as a Batman or was in disguise. Good bat fits in there. He's large enough. I don't mind it. All right, guys. This, again, look at that. I'm just looking at this. The different paints that they've done for this, including the additional sculpts, which I don't mind. Yeah, I'm just looking at the two differences between the two. But hey, I once again, I still like it. All right, guys. Thank you again so much. You guys are awesome for being here. I appreciate your time that you had to spend with me, whether you've been here from the beginning, the end, or just jumped in. I greatly appreciate it. Like we discussed earlier, it's New York Comic Con this week. We're definitely going. I'll be leaving Wednesday. I'm staying at my sister's, so I'm fortunate that I don't have to get a hotel room. Just stay at my sister's, take the train. It's like a 15-minute, not even. It's like 10-minute train ride, 10-minute walk. It's all good. So I can't wait. Thursday morning, it'll be insane. We'll see how it goes. But guys, I appreciate it. I hope you look forward to, I think, the toy hunt by Wednesday, and then New York Comic Con starting Thursday, and all 4 days through that. So that'll be a lot of fun. But let me know if you guys are interested in anything through New York Comic Con. Leave a comment on this video. I'll definitely take a look at it and see what I could do and figure out what I'll be recording. But I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. I would greatly appreciate that. Hope to see you guys soon, and hope to see you on the next hunt.